Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday, I think. Yeah, Wednesday. So today we're gonna do something kind of different, not really different, but I don't think I've ever seen anybody cover this, so I want to. Today we're gonna look at PortMaster, but we're only going to look at the ready-to-run games that they already have. So all these, yeah, you know what it is. So what I've done is I was setting up this device the other day just to do Game Boy Advanced. Um, I was cleaning it up from, I don't know, one of the last videos I shot with it where I had Super Nintendo on it. But I wanted to get it back to just GBA, so I was getting rid of everything. And I decided I'm tired of the stock OS, so I put MuOS on it, which of course gives us PortMaster. Now I was in here to do something, and I accidentally clicked on PortMaster. Oh, it was a different theme, so it was easily clicked on. Accidentally clicked on PortMaster, and then was looking at ready to run ports and decided, why not try them? So if you go into PortMaster, of course, connect your device to Wi-Fi, but go into PortMaster and you can go down to ready to run ports. Once you're in here, all of these games are good to go. You just install them, and they're what they say they are. They're ready to run. And there is quite a few. I mean, there is a solid list of games. Now, I've already installed quite a few, and we're going to check them out today. I mean, I'm just scrolling down, and I'm only in F, so there's a lot there. So let's exit out of PortMaster. Now, over in games, since I've installed ports, I now have a ports option instead of just GBA. So let's jump over here to ports. And here we go. Let's start with Apotris, which is, well, a version of Tetris. I'm kind of digging this. Can you... Oh, you can. Okay. I am nowhere near a good Tetris player. I am not good at all. So yeah, Apotris. And I think, yep, start and select at the same time and we can exit. Alright. Arkov's Tower. I don't know what this one is. Let's check it out. We may not have time to check out every single port that I've installed, but I wanted to give you guys an idea of, you know, some games you could play, some other uses for stuff. Oh, I get to pick a champion. Let's go normal. So, powerful wizard. Should give me a key. Oh, nice. Sorry, I have to turn the brightness up. No, it's not going to work. Guess that doesn't work in PortMaster. So a little dungeon crawler action. Looks like all you really need for fighting is the D-pad. I've played games like this. I can't remember what they're called, but like Bit Dungeon or something. I mean, there's been tons of games like this. I know it's really hard to see because it's, I mean, it's really small. But you get, you know, running log on the side. Beat 2X, I don't really care for those games. Bloodthirsty, I don't really care for those. I keep sounding like something's opening behind me. Let's do bumpers and broadswords. See what this does. Sorry, this camera is a little off angle, and I don't want to mess with it because it's, yeah, probably going to tip and fall over. It's got kind of a nice interface here. So choose a bumper. Just beast it up. Yep. Nope. Don't got time to sit here and read story. I know someone worked hard on that, and I'm just skipping through it. I will come back later and play it seriously and check out the story. And if it interests me, I'll read it. I'll give it a little bit. Oof, I don't know what I'm doing though. Maybe I should have read it. It says survive for a few turns. From here you can view data on any bumper. Select an allied bumper to start moving it. Select. Scroll left or right to adjust direction. Scroll up down to adjust launch power. Press to confirm launch. Oh. Now I see what we're doing. Oh. Gotcha. Well, that's kind of a neat game. He has an ability. It cuts its defense to maximize attack. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I just realized that thing is like a big boss type one of them. Cool. Poison inflicted. Got him. Whoa. What? Oh, I'm gonna hurt myself. That's an interesting little game. I might have to go back and check that out. That was kind of cool. We have a Castlevania Simon's Quest 2 revamped. Oh, I mean, why not check it out? Gotta love PortMaster. You can go to their site and see games they're working on to get ported over. Get a full list over there of games that are ready to run. Oh, so I'm just in town chilling, huh? Buy a white crystal. So I have like this whole town back there to do things in. I don't know. I haven't played much of the older Castlevania games. I mean, I guess I have. I don't recall seeing a setup like that. So that kind of makes it interesting. I mean, it feels pretty well done. Wait, did that change because of where I was? No, maybe it just changed because of how long I've been standing there. Who cares? Exit. You can't swim. Cats on Mars. Cave Crawler. Let's check out Cave Crawler, everybody. No, seriously, if you haven't messed around with PortMaster, aside from getting, the big named games that PortMaster is being used for, check out some of these ready-to-run ports. They are kind of fun. That looks like it would hurt me. So Mario, but I got a handgun. Well, feels like, I guess not Mario, because I'm not jumping on turtles, huh? I like a little animation for the guy running. It's pretty well done. I don't like I don't like collision detection with the traps, though. It feels like on certain ones of those, like earlier when I just got near one because I was up against the wall. Like, I wasn't quite touching the wall, but I still got hit by the trap that was in the wall. So some of the collision detection feels like it's off. Other than that, and that's only a very minor issue, once you know it exists, it shouldn't cause you a problem. Nope, had to get everything. Oh, you died. Okay. Not bad. There's Cave Story. Everybody should know Cave Story. There's Celeste Classic. Works just like Celeste. Commander Keen. I guess Commander Genius. Dead Ice Deluxe. Let's check out Dead Ice Deluxe. So how's everybody's Wednesday going so far? So A to strike, B to throw, D-pad to move. Oh, wait. Oh. I am not good at this. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, I got sidetracked. No, I'm trying to hit it up. Okay, I'm actually really digging this one. No, I tried to kill the enemies. Alright, I gotta get out of that one. I will play that way too much. That is actually kind of fun. So Dead Ice Deluxe on PortMaster is kind of a fun Pong game. What's Deirdre? Daedra? Daedre? It's Dre Day? I don't know. Skull Kitchen presents made with Game Maker Deirdre. I think it's Deirdre. Whatever. Embrace the realm. Even time is dead. You jump. B attack. X special. Needs torque. Collect torque by hitting enemies. Okay, it feels like this is taking too long. Verse Railgun Rusty. Oh, so we're just here. Okay. This is... What does that do? Oh, nothing. That's just the weapon I'm using. Okay, that's interesting. I think it wants the left stick. Oh no, let me jump up. I thought it wanted me to press L3. Oh, so now I have... Now I can just fire icicles. Oh shit. I mean, I definitely don't do good damage, not like that. Anyway, that game's kind of interesting. There's Dokimon Quest. I don't know what that one is. Dome Romantic. This looks like Dome Keeper. I've tried to run this before and it didn't quite work. So I don't know if I want to try it now. F-Zero, Forsworn. Let's try Forsworn. And to be honest, in the past, I've only ever installed a handful of games from PortMaster myself just to play with them, like Celeste or Cave Story. And I've only ever been like 5 minutes in the Cave Story. I've never played it that far in. I'm not good at it. Oh wait, so we're just going. Okay, I like that little animation for bumping into the lantern. That's kind of cool. But I can tell you so far, I'm not a big fan. What? Let's die. Okay. Exiting that one. That could be good. I don't know. It has some interesting, sprite work. Past that, I don't know. Any of these you see me try, I mean, don't judge them too harshly like I am. I mean, give them a shot. You never know. Nope, nope, not French. Guardian Sphere. It's almost like with this PortMaster setup, it's almost like having a Panic Playdate, but with a color screen and being able to dig through Playdate games. It really feels like PortMaster is just an alternate version to the Playdate catalog. Which, not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. Absolutely love my Panic Playdate and all the games on it. So... oh, okay, we got a little shoot 'em up, action here. Okay, so apparently I killed a bunch of stuff already. Oh, that's right, he has piercing. Well, that's kind of interesting. I'm not big into shoot 'em ups, but that's kind of cool. Hawkthorn, Hunters, Iron Ferret. Let's play Metal Weasel. Squeak. Oh, I can squeak whenever. Game of the year. Right there. If I can run around as a weasel and just... It's done. Now the last two things I got to do is chase someone's feet and get all hyper when you throw a blanket on me and remove it real quick. You know, like peekaboo with a baby, but with a ferret, you toss the blanket over them and then you rip it away real quick and they get all jumpy. Oh! Okay. Okay, so can I just run stuff over? Or? Oh, there we go. Okay, you don't want to run stuff over because it hurts you. I should save those. I just recognized the ammo meter over here. I think that's my health. Super. Oh! Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, get some. Alright, that's a pretty interesting game. King of Machines. Let's check out King of Machines. This camera's also a little high. Like when I get comfortable and sit like where I want to sit, you're gonna see this much. So I'm like up here. I did not pay attention enough to this camera when I started recording. So as I hit record, I realized this camera is sitting at an angle, so I keep going straight, and then you guys are like, you know, this is straight, so I gotta play kind of cockeyed here. Whatever, yeah, let's jump into stage 1. Let's check it out. Scan mode. We're scanning stuff. Do you have Wi-Fi? 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 Bottle water? Come on. Oh, okay, so this automatically moves? What the hell? Okay, so if I hold shoot and then press once away from it, he does that little thing. Okay, apparently I can jump and shoot down with a very hard shot that actually kills people. But then the regular shot's like, why even bother? Okay, that game has potential, but I'm not a fan. Livid Meadow, Mage Recall, Mr. Rescue. Let's check out Mage Recall. That looks nice and classic-like. Man, I gotta shave. Ugh. Looking raggedy as shit. Okay, we're doing a thing. The dialogue box is kind of easy, like easy on the eyes. Like it's everything they use, the coloring, font, and all that. It really draws your attention to it. If that makes sense to anybody, if you know what I'm talking about. Where it's almost effortless, like just glancing at it and you're gonna take in that info. There's no ridiculous font used, no colors that are like slightly blending together so it's hard to read. Okay, yeah, see, I am about out of patience for it. Press X. Ready pad to open spells. Oh. Oh, so it tells me, okay. So anytime I don't know what to do, I can use the spell hint, and it'll tell me where to go. Interesting. I feel like that's going to take a little while to get into some action in that game, so we're going to move on. Mythos, out of ammo. Let's try out of ammo. Why not? Never a good thing to be out of ammo. Don't be out of ammo. Made in 2020. Stage 1 of out of ammo. There's an egg, or an eye, or a rocket, Or a rocket eye egg. I can't shoot. Oh, now I can. Maybe it's like you can't shoot in that menu. Oh. Oh, wait, so like, yeah, we're playing Brick Breaker. But I can shoot once in a while, so that's interesting. Alright, so the goal is just to wreak havoc and just Brick Breaker that shit around. That's interesting. I can't say I won't play it. Pocket. What's Pocket Crystal League? We're going to check out Pocket Crystal League. We're only going to check out a couple more and then call it, guys. Oh, wow. We're already at 30 minutes on this video. I didn't think we were that far already. So, yeah, a couple more. Oh. Now, I'm not going to do that on here. I don't need to expose people if you know what I was just looking at. Ooh, Pocket Tactics sounds good. Power Putt Legend. Looks like a little putt-putt game. Rock Droid. Ski Free. I remember playing this at school in the computer lab and thinking it was the greatest game ever. Back when, you know, yeah, I don't want to talk about that. But some of you out there know what I'm talking about. Some of you out there experience this game on computers that you shouldn't be playing games on, like in school, where they're like, hey, get off of there, we're trying to teach you how to use this here computing machine. And I'm over there going, I don't need them learning books. Sword of Jade, Starlift Escape, Vikings of Midgard. Then XGA is when that game is when we fuck with the alphabet, yeah. Anyway, let's try Vikings of Midgard. Loading. Oh, I love games like that. I played a lot of games called Loading. Vikings of Midgard. I think that said 2008 to 2020. If so, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. Hey. Nice. A story about the Vikings of Midgard. Midgard. That dude have... I can't tell what I'm looking at with his face, but yeah, it's gonna stay blurry because if I put on autofocus, if you guys remember my earlier videos, it just stays focusing and not focusing. I'm using my Ozbot, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that. This kind of gives me Mother 3 vibes a little bit. Which is a compliment. It's a compliment. You know what? We're going to wrap it up. Fatal error, aborting. I am aborting it. Anyway, let's wrap that up, everybody. we're 35 minutes into you guys watching me play random PortMaster games, so I doubt any of you are still here. Most of the time I see the, the view time on my videos, roughly 5 to 10 minutes, and people are up out. So about a third of my videos get watched. Which, whatever. If you're not into it, then cool. We don't want you here anyway. So, yeah. Pull out your devices. Check out PortMaster, ready to run ports. I did this on MuOS because, once you switch over to MuOS, they add PortMaster. So things like Newly and all that. I know back in the day, PortMaster was with Newly. Haven't tested Newly in a while, and I don't know. I don't know about PortMaster on it because I've never ran PortMaster on Newly. Well, I guess I did on the 40XX-V. We had some PortMaster games running on that. So, I don't know. It's probably fine. But I like using MuOS. That's kind of my go-to for devices like this. And then when the devices get smaller, I go to MinUI for, simplicity. But, yeah, check out Ready to Run Ports on PortMaster on your device. If you have any suggestions, if you've played through a bunch of these and I've missed something, or I don't have something in my list, or there's something really good in that list, do me a favor. Tell me. Because instead of letting me spend X amount of time like going through every port to find one good game, or maybe I find it and the first 5 minutes of it is mind-numbing and I can't do it and I exit, but I'm missing a really great game, which we've all probably done a few hundred times in our lives. We skipped a game because the beginning was like, oh, shut up, and missed out on an absolute masterpiece. We all do that from time to time at least. Don't act like you haven't. So, still have the mini long Pocket 1 ordered. It's still not shipping yet. I don't know why I keep ordering from Go Game Geek. Their customer service is garbage, man. Every time I go to ask them a question, it takes a week to get a yes or no answer or simple response. And when you do, if it's more than a one-word response, they typically kind of come off as a-holes. Their customer service is lacking, and it makes me not ever want to buy it from them. I have 2 different accounts over there. Both accounts have spent a decent amount of money on handhelds, and they could care less. So, and I'm getting tired of companies doing that with their customer service. You know what I mean? Start caring about us. We're paying your bills. You know that, right? So we buy the stuff. You pitch this stuff to us, and we buy it. And most of you are just, you're just a third party. You're just a middleman. I could skip you and go right to Anbernic site or Retroid site and buy from them, and in most cases it's $60 to $120 less than what you have it posted for. The most ridiculous shit is always like the RP4 Pro, the Retroid Pocket Flip 2. The higher end devices that are $200 on Retroid, they're like $350, $400 on all those other sites. And even if you use codes like I do, like RH15 or Joey, it does not bring it down enough. Just go to Retroid and pay shipping. Or go to Anbernic and pay their shipping cost. Because even after shipping, you're still cheaper. And do me a favor, laugh with me at Anbernic's spring sale. Go to Anbernic's website and look at the % off on the RGDS. It is 1% off. It's 1. Good job, guys. That shit came out as a flop, and now you're giving us a 1% off deal on it. I don't feel like you moved enough units to merit that. You should be at like 10%. Whatever, though. You guys do you. I don't understand your business practices in most cases. So, Analog, INEO, all of you are crazy. All right, so anyway, when the mini long Pocket 1 comes in, if you have any advice or opinions or want to see something with it, let me know. I was thinking of putting it up against the typical INEO Pocket Air because they look quite similar. But if there's anything else you want to see it compared to, please tell me in the comments and I'll do my best to add it to that video before I shoot it. That way, if I have to do 3 handhelds, 4 handhelds plus the Pocket 1, I can do it all at once. I don't, you know what I mean? I can pack it all in together. I don't know. I'm not going to say run out and buy a Pocket 1 until I get it in my hands. And even then, it's hard to justify that price because, like, the INEO Pocket Air Mini is the same price and higher resolution screen. I mean, better everything. So, I don't know who the hell they think they are unless they're just INEO and under a different name, which, you know, some people think they are. Some people are like, definitively, no, it's not INEO. But it's something they would do to sell a different product that's not under their name because of all the, you know, all the controversy going on with them. So release another handheld under a different name. Keep getting that money, man. Be all money hungry and screw the customer, right? Anyway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will try to get something out probably by Friday. Not the Pocket 1. Like I said, Go Game Geek hasn't shipped it. They haven't. I've asked them a few questions now, and they haven't responded. So whenever the Pocket 1 shows up, it'll show up. I'm not very hopeful that it's going to. They just, they don't really care about their customers. So, yeah. See you guys in the next one if I can get another one out this week. Hopefully by Friday we'll just do a video like this one. Like I woke up this morning and thought, let's do PortMaster. So maybe something like that will come to me either later today or tomorrow. If so, see you Friday. If not, have a good weekend in case I don't see you.